everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new Netflix original movie just dropped today. It's called Someone Inside Your House and it is starring Sydney Park and this movie is directed by Patrick Bryce. So this movie's executive producer is Sean Levy and James Wan, although they are the producer, but they didn't direct this movie. When you can see this movie, you can see they are not the main people behind this movie. So this is actually basically a slasher movie made by Netflix, and generally I think slasher movies are really hard to make because even from the first scene in this movie, the minute the first kill happened, this movie reminded me of Scream, something unless you bring something new to the table or any twist like the movie came out recently. What was it named? The Happy Death Day, that movie did. Otherwise, movie actually, all slasher movie, they feel similar to me, honestly. However, I thought this movie did have some interesting plot twist and interesting killing that I thought, oh, it was different. And especially about the killer who actually wear this mask, and the mask actually looks like the person he's about to kill. And some of these kills are really very bloody and brutal. Some of them are very different. And so, not that I see many slasher movies. I thought that some of this killing were different looking. That being said, however, the story here is like so predictable. So as I was saying, this slasher movie, they need to bring new stories really. Otherwise, the story gets really old very quickly. But still, I thought, although this movie's cast, like, I don't know any of them. The only, I guess, the main character, the Sydney Park, who was from The Walking Dead, which I didn't actually see her in anything else. I thought she did decent job in this movie. Only she did decent job. Rest of them are like, this movie's cast, they're like, we never seen them before. They're not that good either. But also this movie, what it lacked mostly is character development. Like none of this character, like you get to spend more your time with them, and when they die you don't care about them. So this movie really lacked in character development for any of this character. Only character development, guess, is the center character, because this movie centers around her. So this movie really suffered from that character development. I really wish this movie spent more time with them developing their character. But unfortunately this movie, though it was done, it was too quick. All the death, quick means like he does take his time to kill them, but like I mean quick means like the way they die, it's like the first girl, the way she died, I'm like, I just met her, the next scene she was done, like she was gone, you know what I mean? Like, it was too quick. After she was gone, I was like, oh, who cares, So in this movie, Sydney Park has moved from Hawaii to quite small town Nebraska to live with her grandma, finish her final year of high school. But as the countdown to her graduation begins, she and her classmates are stalked by a killer intent to exposing their darkest secret in this movie. So as you can see from the plot line, that is this killer's motive. Like he wants to expose their secret, what they're doing. End of this movie, when the killer was revealed, I was like, here you go, your killer is like, he fits exactly all the killer thing you fit in all the boxes, and the reason for him killing is like, and this killer, he just wanted everyone to know about these people's like darkest secret, which is, I find it like, oh really? Some of these secrets are not that important or that good or that interesting, but still I get it, he thinks he's trying to do something good here. Again, his motivation is really we have seen it before, very similar to other movie. So I know many slasher movie out there on Netflix, but those movies are not made by Netflix. So those movies, actually Netflix need to pay them copyright fee every year. So that's why Netflix, they decided to make their own slasher. Is this one, Someone Inside Your House. This movie, it wasn't like anything new. This movie is exactly what I thought is going to be, minus all this thing. At this point, all slasher movies are quite similar to each other, it's like, but I still think some people will enjoy this movie. I'm not a huge slasher horror genre fan. I'm not the target audience for this movie. So I say some people will enjoy this movie. Someone who see a lot of slasher movie, those people will be get bored out of their mind watching this movie. That's my thought on this movie, Someone Inside Your House. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? Did you had good time watching this movie? This movie did drop the perfect time around the Halloween. I thought it was okay. Didn't bring anything new, but it's still okay movie from Netflix. Like okay means like below okay, I will say. Anyway, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to check out my other Netflix movie review under my playlist, Netflix movie review, and please subscribe and take care.